Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you guys how I prepare one of my favorite side dishes to have for dinner. As you guys know, I try to eat healthy whenever I can, and incorporating vegetables into my meals is super important to me. I usually have a protein, some sort of carb, usually brown rice, sweet potatoes, whole grain pasta, different things like that, but I also always try to incorporate a veg. So I'm going to show you guys one of my mixed veggie roasted side dishes. It's so good. It's the best. Let's go. Woo! So first and foremost, what's in this side dish? You can pretty much use whatever you want. For me, I'm going to incorporate a zucchini, a pepper, some asparagus, and an onion. So getting all sorts of green within this side dish. Now all we have to do is chop. So what you're gonna need, obviously, a cutting board, and a knife, and you're good to go. That's all you need to prepare, well, to cut this side dish. In terms of seasoning, I just go salt, pepper, garlic powder, red pepper flakes for a little bit of heat, and then instead of normal olive oil, which I use sometimes, I'll also put on Harris Teeter's olive oil with Italian herbs. So it just gives it a little bit more kick. Time to chop. All right, so to chop, each of these gets cut a little bit differently. It's prepared a little bit differently. Zucchini, if I'm making this just for myself for one meal, I definitely don't use the whole thing. So I cut off the tip, cut halfway through, and then I put the rest back in my fridge. For the zucchini, it's long, this one is short but really round, so I'll cut it in half, like so. And then again, you can either, I like to cut it in half again. So I quarter it kind of widthwise so that the pieces are a little thinner. This just helps it cook a little bit quicker. And then from there, it's just nice and easy. Chops down the middle like so until you get pieces about yay big, little sticks. Throw them onto the sheet. Do the same thing on the other side, like so. If you want them a little bit smaller, what you can do is just take these wider pieces, like so, and just cut them in half. So that's how you break down the zucchini. Onto the onion. Onion, nice and easy. I like a lot of onion, so I'll have it right down the middle. Put this on the side. You take the edges, cut off the hairy ends like so, peel it back, and you've got an onion. For this, you can dice it, you can slice it, you can go long ways. I like to cut right down the middle again, so we have two thick rounds, and then I just like to have pieces. So if you guys have ever been to Sakura, where they have kind of that mixed vegetable medley, the pieces look like that, about yay big. Onion, done. Asparagus, I also love asparagus, so I'm just gonna take a handful of asparagus, like 8 to 10 sprigs, like so. I just cleaned the kitchen. Here we go. For asparagus, you're gonna cut off the end, so you're left with like half. And then for these, I just cut that in half again. So you have the hairy tops and the middle chunk, nice and easy. Asparagus, done. Lastly, pepper. Pepper is probably the hardest one. I cut this, if that's the top, I'll just cut to the side of one of the halves, so you still have your main chunk. Take that little bit out, the bit with the seeds. Bell peppers aren't really spicy, so you don't have to worry about that, but you still don't really want the seeds. And then from there, I'll cut it in half, and then nice little pieces like so. For peppers, if you want to strip them, you can strip it. But for me, I like the bigger chunks. So everything is about the same size on this plate, like so. So nice and easy, all mixed together. Time to add the seasoning. Yum. So from here, I'm gonna start, again, making sure it's nice and mixed up. A little bit of olive oil on it. Again, you can use spray oil, you can use regular olive oil. I just like to get a little bit of the herbs on there. Nice and easy, like so. Little salt, little pepper. For me, I like a lot of pepper. I don't love a ton of salt on my food. Garlic powder, one of my favorite seasonings to use. So I put a lot on there. And then for a little kick, a little red chili flakes. So if you're somebody who doesn't like spicy food, don't put this on. But for you guys who do, nice and easy. Done, that easy. You can shake it up a little bit, mix it all around. Nice and easy, into an oven, 400 degrees, about 15-20 minutes. I like to make my onions a little extra cooked, so I tend to put them in there for about 20 minutes. Healthy, yummy side dish, 20 minutes. The prep time took like 5, and you're ready to go. Time to go in the oven.